and get a better quality listing out there so you can increase your sales and your productivity, because time is money in the selling business. So what I'm covering today is creating a listing template. So if you will come here to your overview page, and then you can come up here to listings, and when it drops down, there's a drop down menu. You come to drafts and click on drafts. Okay, and you'll see my drafts here. Well, over here in this corner right here, listing templates, you're going to click on listing templates, and here's my templates, and we're going to create a new one with you. So create new template. Alright, now the first thing it box up here is a template name. So you want to create a name. You want to create a template name. And this is for you. The customer doesn't see this. This is for your reference, and when you make templates, it will store it in alphabetical order. So whatever name, you can give it whatever name you want. So what I'm going to name mine is men's short sleeve shirt. Now remember, this is just for my reference right here. It's not for anybody else's. The customer will never see this. Alright. Then ask for photos. You're not doing any photos right now because we're completing templates. Now as we scroll down, we'll come to the item title. And what we want to put in here is, if you're selling a specific type of shirt, say you're selling men's short sleeve plaid flannel shirts, that would be your item title. And what you want in your item title is you want keywords. And a keyword is something that a customer types in while they're looking for your product. So you'll come across listings that say look, with little symbols on it, and it says hey quality, awesome. Those are not keywords. Nobody types in looking for a shirt, I'm looking for an awesome shirt. Okay, so you want to make sure that you use words that people are going to actually search for, and that's what your keywords are. So I have a shirt here that I'm gonna use as a model, but is a cotton short, excuse my typing here, sleeve shirt, button up, or you can put button down if that's what you're primarily selling, and then men's, and then you'll put the side. Now basically what you're doing, this is just a brief title. This is not a title for an actual listing. I will go over that. And actually we'll just take cotton out, because some things you will sell may be polyester or polyblend or cotton blend. So we're going to get the basic keywords in here, and you will add keywords when you have a specific item to list. And this is just for a template. So my item title is going to be a short sleeve shirt, button up, men's. That's all I'm putting in there for right now. I never use this subtitle. You use this right here, and they're going to charge you $2 for your listing. And if I'm not mistaken, that's $2 every time it renews, so it could be like $2 a month. Oh. Now, custom label. I leave this blank at this time, but this is where I put my inventory number. I use a consecutive numbering system, and I made a video on that, and you can go back and see that, and it shows you how I do this consecutive numbering system. Okay, the next thing I want to do is come down to item category. This one just says other antiques, and that's definitely not it. So we will come over here, and it gives you some suggested ones. Clothing, shoes, accessories, men's clothing, shirts, casual, button down, men's clothing, shirts, t-shirts, and men's clothing, dress shirts. I am going to sell the casual button down shirts. That's what this category is going to be. Alright, so now I've got my item category, and then over here in my store category, if you've created store categories, this is where you would put your stuff into. Mine would be, and I'm going to put this in men's shirts. So now it's in my store category, and this store category comes in handy if you're ever running a sale and you want to put like a specific thing on sale, like men's jeans or men's shorts or men's Levi or whatever. You can come to your store category and put that entire category on sale. I run sales every week, and I will put different percentage amounts for different categories and change it up frequently. I like to keep it fresh sales going in every week. Okay, next thing is brand. We're going to leave the brand open because this is just a template. So, because we don't know the brand yet. Size, regular or big and tall. I primarily sell regular, so I will go ahead and check that. Occasionally I sell a big and tall, but I can change that when I'm doing a listing. Size, I'm going to leave blank for now. Sleeve length, I want short sleeve because that's what I'm creating this template for, is a short sleeve shirt. I'm not going to pick the color. The department is men, which I selected. I'm not going to put a UPC or a pattern or the fabric type. And now if you're selling, when you come down here to additional features, you want to fill out as many as you can with each listing. And the more you have pre-filled for the type of things that you sell, the more time it saves you when you go to do an actual listing. So I am going to click on closure. I'm going to put a button because these are button shirts I'm selling. I'm not going to pick a theme because it could be outdoors, western, whatever. Same thing with accents or features or material. Now fit, I am going to pick regular. Occasionally I'll sell one that's classic or slim or something like that, and I change it at the time I create the listing. Collar style, I'll leave that blank because I don't know what it is yet. Product line, don't know that yet. Neckline, these are collared shirts, so I am going to click collared. So now I have collared. Vintage, yes, no, I have no idea. Occasion, now you have a lot of things here like casual, travel, party, cocktail, business, formal, wedding, workwear. I will usually leave this blank, and you can pick multiple categories for this. Most of mine in this deal would be casual or business or workwear, but I check that when I get the actual product in my hand. The season, you can pick this for a season. I usually just pick all seasons because even though it's a short sleeve, you don't know if it's getting sold in Canada or Florida. So I put all seasons in there. Personalization I don't do. It's not this is not a handmade item. I'm not selling handmade items, so I go ahead and check that, and that stays there. I don't have my chest size yet. Machine washable. A garment care, I put machine washable. The only time I would want to change that if it's a silk shirt or another type of shirt that's dry clean only, and I would change that at the time of the listing. I don't have a part number. I'm not worried about unit quantity or unit type because I'm not selling multiple products. And then I'm not going to add any custom specifics right now because that is item specific, so each item would be different. So I filled out as much as I can for the stuff that I'm selling. Now, if you were like always selling plaid shirts, then you could go ahead and put plaid in here and save yourself a step. But since I sell a wide variety of colors and materials, I leave it blank and fill it in at the time. It doesn't take long. Okay, now we come down to condition. Most of mine are pre-owned, and so I will come over here and I will click on pre-owned, and in my condition description, I keep it real simple. I put in good, used, condition, as pictured, and then I add in measurements included with photos. That's all I put up there. I just want it. The customer will see this when they're shopping. It's up there at the top, and you want a nice little short bio that gets there that they can read quickly and see. And say I show a shirt that has a defect, like a work stain, because it's a nice shirt, or it's a FR, flame resistant work shirt or whatever, and I list something with a defect, I will at the time of listing I will just add the defect there. Description I'm leaving blank. because I don't know the description yet. And mine are always buy it now, but I don't know a price because that depends on the style of the shirt, the brand, quantity one, payment policy. I always click on payment or eBay payments because that's pretty much my standard. Now, if you choose to offer allow offers, you click this box here, and that way it's pre-clicked, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just another step. Everything that you pre-fill is a step that you don't have to do when you create a listing, and that's a time saver. Next is sell as a lot. That's if you're selling more than one item. You're going to sell like 3 men's shirts or whatever, so you can do that, but that's specific, and that's what you would do as you create a listing. Now, shipping policy. I always put my shipping policy in, and I charge flat rates on everything, and for a short sleeve button shirt, I charge $5.99. That's my standard price for a short sleeve button shirt. And my sizes, I put in 12 ounces, and I put in my package size of 10 by 8 by 2. Because I do this because the majority of button down shirts that I sell are going to be 12 ounces and less. And when you're using eBay shipping, 9 to 12 ounces is one price, 13 to 16 ounces is another price, and then I believe it's 5 to 8 ounces is another price. So if I have a lightweight shirt and it weighs 8 ounces, I will change that to 8, and it will save me money on my shipping. Now, I'm not making money off shipping, but if I have $5.99 for shipping and it costs me $4.65 to ship it, I'm not really making money because that covers the cost of my poly bags, my thank you stickers, my label printer, the labels I print, my time taking it to the post office. So there's a lot of things included in shipping besides just the price when you buy a tag. If you have a Zebra printer like this right here, I use this, they're about $250 brand new. And then I have to buy rolls of thermal printer labels, and I have to buy poly shipping bags, and I buy my clear bags to put my product in, my inventory stickers, my thank you stickers, so there's a lot of variables in there. So I'm not making any money on shipping, but I like to at least break even and cover my costs. All right, now international shipping, I'm enrolled in the global shipping program, which I recommend that you do. eBay handles everything. So if you sell something to somebody in France or Italy or China, you don't have to mail it there. You mail it to the eBay's center. It used to be in Kentucky. I think they've moved it to Illinois or Ohio now. But you only have to mail this item to there. eBay handles everything else. They handle the customs. They handle the other charges. You just worry about your sales and your shipping charge to get it to Ohio or Illinois. So, and it's a great deal. I mean, I don't sell a whole lot overseas, but I'm going to say maybe 5% of my sales are overseas. And hey, 5% is 5% when you're a volume seller. So, and then preferences of those are this I have blank. Charity, if you want to do charity. And then I come down here and I save template. Now I have a template created for a short sleeve shirt. See, men's short sleeve shirt. And after I've created this, I can do done, or I can click on start listing with this template. And I'm going to do a quick fast one with you here, but I'm going to click done. Now you come back to this page right here, and these are all my listing templates. So if I scroll down to where did I put it at? Men's shirt short sleeve right here. You click on this edit button, and then you come down to create listing. Now your template is always there, but this is a copy, and this has got all my stuff that's pre-filled in there. And so I'm going to go over a quick one. And what I have right here is I have a Duluth Trading Company. This is a polyester shirt, size medium. Actually, it's a medium tall, and it's a button down. So, and it's a blue plaid. I usually, when I'm describing plaid, you can put all the colors if there's room, but a lot of times I'll just put the predominant color. So I give the item a quick look over when I create a listing. And I will click on here to the very beginning, and I'm going to go Duluth blue plaid short sleeve button front. Now I'm going to change this front to down because it's a button down. And the difference is a button down has the buttons on the collar, and a button front will not have this. It has a spread collar or band collar, and it's just a button down. So I changed it to the button down polyester shirt, men's, large, tall. Okay, now I filled in my title here, and I've got my keywords. Somebody looking for a shirt, if I'm looking for a specific brand, I'm going to type in, say I'm looking for a Duluth plaid shirt. I'm going to type in my search, if I'm a customer, I'm going to type in Duluth blue plaid shirt. Having these keywords here is very important. This gets the customer to your listing. It's the first step in selling. You put the proper keywords in, and it gets a customer to your item. Now, it may not pull your specific, but you'll be in that page there. And the more keywords you have, the better match you have, the higher up you're going to be in that search pattern. And you want to be on that first fold. So I'm using these keywords that a customer is actually going to search for, using their search. And just when you're creating a listing, just think about, hold the item up and look at it and say, okay, if I was looking for this, what words would I use to search? And I've got brand, color, pattern, short or long sleeve. The button down sometimes matters, sometimes doesn't. But material matters, because some people want a cotton shirt, some people want a polyester, some want a poly blend. And so I try to put the material in there. And then another keyword is men's, because it's a men's shirt. And then the size, large, tall. And I don't use the word size. I do men's large, men's XL, men's 2XL. Size is just a word that you don't really need in there, and it takes up 4 spaces. Sometimes you'll fill this whole bar up. And I do not capitalize all my words. I don't put any special characters in there. I don't add a word that a customer is not going to use to search, such as awesome, fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous. I'm telling you, nobody's typing in gorgeous, beautiful men's shirt. You know, just think about what words you would use to look for an item. And that's your keywords. That gets you to the listing. That gets the more keywords that you match up on a customer search, the higher you are up in the fold. Okay? Now, when you're doing a listing, when it says this list faster, it has all this stuff clicked in here that I put up here in the title. And I can click select all, and that's going to auto-populate down there. Okay, right here is where I would put in my custom label, my SKU. That's my inventory number, and I will put my inventory number there. I use a consecutive numbering system, and then I want to make sure that I'm here. My item categories. Remember, I had all this pre-filled. Now you coming down here, and it's got Duluth auto-filled for me. And we left that empty blank on the template. Now, big and tall. I'm going to click big and tall on this one because this is actually a large tall. And the next one is size, and I will put in L. Large tall, LT, because that's what this one was, a large tall. All right, short sleeves here, blue here. You can leave the blue here, or you can put it in as multicolor. I like to use the predominant color in the title, and if it has a bunch of colors or several colors, I'll come down in the description, put multicolor. It's got my department, the style. Now my pattern auto-filled plaid. Now for my fabric type. This is a woven shirt, not a knit, not a microfiber. This one's woven, okay? Closure button. Theme. Now you got many themes right here, and a lot of times whatever you put up in the title, it'll bring up some suggestions here. If not, you can search for them. And since this is Duluth plaid shirt, I'm gonna click an outdoor. It's a kind of a classic design. I'll put fish because it's kind of outdoor fish thing. All right. Accents. Accents is where I would put, if it had a logo, if it was beaded, button, buckles, embroidered fringe, trim, things like that, that would click that. This one is just a plain, so I'm going to leave it. Features. It has pockets. It's lightweight. If it's vented on the back or under the armpits, it would be breathable, and you could click breathable. There's a whole bunch of things down here, such as contrasting trim, heavyweight, non-iron. You can add those things as you feel the need. And that's just something, in case somebody types in a keyword that they want a heavyweight shirt and they use the word heavyweight, having it down here would help get your item in front of a customer. Material was polyester. It auto-filled because I had that in the title. The fit is regular. There's no character. The collar style pre-filled. Product line, if it was a special product line like Ralph Lauren Big Pony or Columbia PFG, that's where that would come in. Neckline is collared. Now you can show more here, and you can mark, here it is. Is this vintage? Yes or no? This one's not vintage. And this is a casual, possibly workwear shirt, so I'm going to pick casual workwear. And it's not really a business shirt. Sometimes the workwear, business, and casual all mix in together, but this one I'm just going to use those two. You can put in the country that it's made. This one is made in Indonesia, so I will click that. And it doesn't come up often, but I have had customers request, hey, where was this made? And especially in jeans like Levi's, a lot of times customers, they want to know if it was made in Egypt or Mexico or where Levi's were made, because it depends on fit and style and sometimes the age. Season. I'm going to do spring, fall, summer, winter. I'm going to check all four here. The model, that doesn't have a model, it's just a regular shirt. It's not personalized. It's not handmade. And if you know the measurements, you can put in the chest size here. I don't, because I take pictures with a ruler on my clothing. And so all my measurements, as was I detailed up in the description above, measurements and photos. And so I put a ruler on the clothing and do pit to pit, neck to tail. All right. Garment care, machine washable. And that's pretty much it. And if it has some special stuff, you can add some specific things here, and I don't. So now you come down to description. When I'm doing the description here, where it says use AI description, I'm going to click on that. And it's going to create a description here based on all the information that I put in. And this is nice because I don't have to type any of this in, and you can look over it, and it gives you a nice, good, basic description in case the customer comes down this far and wants to read it in more details. Okay, now we're down to pricing. If you'll notice on this side, they give you a median sold price. Sometimes this will be here, sometimes it won't, and sometimes for the item you're selling, it's not even anywhere close to being correct. But you can look at that, and I know it's a Duluth short sleeve plaid shirt. It's going to sell $12 to $15 plus shipping. See, it even tells you how many are listed with free shipping, which is only 6%. So 94% of your sellers out there selling Duluth short sleeve shirts are charging shipping, which I charge shipping on this stuff. So when I put my price in, that said $12.62. I am going to put in $14.99 for my price. And I've already got my payments, eBay payments, and I've already got my shipping policy in there. Now, the reason why I put in $14.99 and suggested retail is $12.62 is because I run a sale on my items. So I have this number stacked up a little bit, so when I run a sale, my price is more in line with this over here. And it looks like on the listing, when you see it's on a sale, it has this price marked out and the sale price underneath, and it gives you that eye candy for a customer. Okay? So now that we've done this, we've created a template and we've created a listing, I come down here and I save for later. Now it's over here in my listing templates. It's this first one right here. And I will go back later and add photos to my stuff. You see where I've got some listed here and some more templates ready to go. I just need pictures to go. And you can add, I think they upped it. I think you can do 200 drafts now. But remember, a draft will expire after 75 days. So if you draft a whole bunch of stuff and you don't list it and you forget about it and it sits back there, after 75 days, that thing's going to disappear, and so all the work you've put in is gone. So, alrighty, well, that's today's eBay tips. I hope that this helps you be a better seller, a more productive seller, get your product out there to people, make you a more efficient seller. These listing templates, they really work and speed up your drafts. I can do my drafts really quick by using them. Once you get used, create drafts specific for the types of items that you sell. So, alrighty, well, as always, I ask you that you like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. If you want more information, feel free to contact me. And I'm going to sign off and be on the lookout for more tips and tricks. I am going to try to cover everything regarding selling on eBay that will cover everything from being a new seller to a newish seller to even established seller. Sometimes you can learn a tip and a trick from other people. So, okay, well, I'm signing out and hope to see you around, and good luck selling on eBay.